Hey guys, it's Ziya. Welcome back to my channel. I mentioned in one of my past videos that I really feel like my house is haunted, and I've always experienced really weird things that I consider to be paranormal. So I'm just going to tell you guys a few little paranormal experience stories. Some of them happen here in this house, some of them happen elsewhere. So I'm going to start with one that happened at my fiance's grandmother's house. This one happened, I think, Thanksgiving of 2009 or Thanksgiving 2010. It was really early in the morning. My fiance and I had went to the house to clean up and get things ready for Thanksgiving. We wanted it to be a surprise, and then everybody would wake up and see that everything was super clean and the table was set and everything. So we went there at around 2 in the morning. And there wasn't a whole lot to do. We got back at around 3:30. So between 2 and 3:15, this happened. We got there, unlocked the door and everything, and we noticed that the lights were on. So that freaked us out at first because we were like, why are all these lights on? But it turns out that my father-in-law always turns on the lights before he leaves at night. So that was perfectly normal, but we were like really confused as to why the lights were on. Or at least I was confused as to why the lights were on. And so we cleaned up. We even got the Christmas tree out, even though Thanksgiving is too early for Christmas decorations for some people. I don't care. Thanksgiving Day, I am going to decorate for Christmas. Okay? Makes everything more festive. So we got the Christmas tree up and we were just about to leave. And Ernie's great uncle was sleeping. And we knew this, so we made sure not to make a whole lot of noise, even though he can't hear it really well anyway. He's like in his 90s. I think he's gonna be 94 this year. So at that point he was like in his late 80s and he was having trouble hearing anyway. So even if we banged on all the walls and everything, he probably wouldn't have woke up. So we're getting ready to go. And Ernie and I were standing at one end of the dining table. And the dining room is fairly small. This is a San Francisco house with like 1,000 doors. So there's a double doors to get into the dining room, then there's a dining area, and there's a swinging door going into the kitchen, and then there's another door going towards the hallway where the bedrooms are. And we were standing next to the swinging door. And in the kitchen there's also a door that goes to the hallway, and then there's doors going out to the backyard. So there's doors all over this house. There's so many doors. And we didn't hear a single door open at all. His great uncle's bedroom door was closed, and we did not hear that open either. But we started hearing really loud footsteps coming from the hallway, which has a wooden floor. There was nothing to muffle the sound, like carpet or a rug. And we start hearing these footsteps going down the hallway, and it's going towards the dining room where we are. At first, we thought that it was his great uncle, and then we realized that he cannot be making all this noise. And then we started hearing keys jiggling, and I was like, well, he definitely wouldn't be carrying keys. Like, what the hell is this? And we got freaked out because we thought maybe somebody might have broken in, because there was nobody else in this house. Technically it is his grandmother's house, but she did unfortunately pass away, so we still call it her house, but she doesn't live there. It's just his great uncle, and his father goes there every single day to care of the great uncle, and Ernie also goes all the time. So we're hearing the footsteps, we're hearing the keys. What's the word? Jingling? We're hearing the clinking of keys on this person who's walking really heavily in work boots, it sounds like, coming down the hallway. And these doors, the doors that lead to the dining room and the doors that lead out of the dining room to the hallway, are both glass. They have glass panes, but they're like textured, so you can't completely see into it. The texture makes it so that you can see like basic shapes and everything, but you can't see detail. And we saw a man walk from one end of the door to the other. Now here's another door. There's a door going down to the garage from the hallway, and that door was what the shadow person was going towards. And we hear that door open and close, and we hear the footsteps going down the stairs. That was really, really confusing, because if somebody had broken in, they wouldn't be going down into the garage. There's not a lot of things that are like valuable in there. TVs and money and stuff, all of that is upstairs. So if somebody had broken in, they wouldn't be going down to the garage because there's nothing in there worth stealing. We get freaked out. I'm just frozen. I don't run to go see anything. Ernie runs towards the door, and at first I'm just like, no, you can't do that. Don't go there. And he goes to the door. He yanks open the door, going to the hallway, sees nothing, because of course we already heard the guy go down the stairs. And we saw the figure of him pass by the glass door. And he looked like a substantial sized man. He wasn't like extremely huge. He was an average height and also had some bulk to him, like a short lumberjack. So Ernie goes running down the stairs to see who the hell this person is, and there's nobody there. Not a single person there. No one. But we saw with our own eyes this person walking past this glass door, and it was the craziest thing, and nobody was there. Nobody at all. And since Ernie was running around the house, his great uncle woke up, and we went into the bedroom to ask him if he had heard that. And he says, I hear things in this house all the time. There's always walking, there's always that noise. And he has trouble hearing, so for him to hear these noises at night that sounds like people are walking around the house is pretty freaky. So that was scary. And we told Ernie's father and mom about it the next day, and his father told us that Ernie's grandfather used to work swing shifts, so sometimes he would leave really late at night, and he always used to leave through the garage instead of using the front door. And he worked for a transportation service kind of thing, and he would wear work boots to work. So that got us thinking that must have been him. And we told him about the height and the build of the shadow person that we saw, and he said that matches my dad perfectly. Now, Ernie never met his grandfather because he did pass away before Ernie was born, and so that was really unfortunate. But I really, really do feel like we saw him that day. And that's something that's like unforgettable, because we saw a whole freaking person. Not fleshy because it was through a door, but there was a person. There was definitely a person there who opened the door, was wearing work boots, and was holding keys. It was crazy. Weird things like that have happened again, even more recently. Weird shit. I'm not like the best storyteller. I don't feel like I'm really good at telling stories. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you're interested in hearing more paranormal stories, I can write a book. But I will just tell you on here instead of writing a book. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you have not already. I put out new videos every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I hope you guys stick around for those, because I would love to have you as part of my tiny little growing YouTube family. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.